Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I went to the Derby National Cyclocross and I decided that I had quite a lot of backlog in my YouTube videos, so this is me trying to get rid of some of that, getting some videos done and hopefully creating some really good videos. So this was the Sulis Scorpions Club Champs. Sulis was my childhood club. I've been there with them since I was about 6, so sort of eight years now, and I've done this race 3 times. I've come 3rd, 2nd, and then this is one of my last years with the club, and I had my sights set on the win. So that was the race start. I was front row, got into first, and Harry managed to stack it on the first corner. So that created quite a big gap behind me, Isaac and Finn. And I was looking back, and I was going like, oh, where's everyone gone? Who's crashed? And I sort of wasn't focused on the race. Managed to stay in first, and then got to here, and I started putting the power down again.
Good riding.
And you can see, literally less than a minute into the race, and the group's super strung out. And it was a super good course. So we're at Shamcross, which is in Keynsham. It's fairly local, and it's where Sulis do all their cross training in the winter. And so we did sort of 4 sessions. It's not really cross training, it's like an intro to cross. And we did 4 sessions, and it was really valuable for some of the younger riders, and it's what got me into cross, because I went and I did a couple training sessions and I decided I wanted to do the league. So I've absolutely loved these sessions over the last 2 years. And you can see all of these Sulis riders giving it a go. And this was the Grande course. They did 2 courses, and because Sulis is a youth club and they've got some really young riders in them. And I think the Grande course had a few under 12s, quite a lot of under 14s and all the under 16s, and then 1 junior. And then in the, I can't remember what the other one was called, but the smaller course had most under 12s, a couple under 14s, and then the under 10s and under 8s. And they were all really good. I think the smaller course didn't have as many of the banks, and it also didn't have as many as the power sections. But this was getting to the end of lap 1, and I'd managed to get a small gap on Isaac and Finn, just over the end of the banks, which is one of my strong bits because they're not super technical and I can go over them pretty quickly. So yeah, that's coming through lap 1, and I had 7 seconds on Isaac and then about 9 on Finn. And it was a super nice day, surprisingly warm. And then this was the day before Pittville Park, so here's Harry coming through after I think crashing twice on lap 1. So Harry's not very good at cross. He goes in a straight line pretty quickly, but he can't go around corners. I think the saying is riding above his ability, which people have used quite a lot to describe him. But he did really well today. I think he raced at Pittville Park the next day, and this was actually one of his first cross races, and he's just getting into it, and I think he really enjoyed it.
Nice.
So yeah, well done to Harry. And also thank you to all the other people that were filming for me today, because my dad was sort of going around the course everywhere. I think this was Emily's video, and Emily's one of the coaches at Sulis, and she's also a mother to one of the boys. And then this was Nick's video, and Nick was posted at the rollers and the little lump table all day. So here's Isaac and Finn, still pretty close behind me, but I've managed to get a bit of a gap at this point. And I was pretty happy with how my race was going. I was pushing on a bit, but I was also trying to save my energy for the day after at Pittville. And that was my plan, to try and make the race as easy as possible for me, so I could save as much energy for the next day, because I knew it was going to be a hard race.
Good stuff, Isaac.
So here's Isaac just getting a little gap on Finn in one of the sections that doesn't suit him as well. And it was actually a super good course that the team at Sulis made. I really enjoyed going around it because it was really fast, but it was also fairly technical. That was a bit of a close one for Theo, just had a little slide on the corner. Theo's actually an under 14, so he was doing really well to not be too far behind Isaac and Finn.
Nice, Nathan.
So this was coming to the end of, I think, lap 2. And it had this little cut-through section, which you had to be careful to get on the right line, otherwise you ended up in the long grass, it slowed you down a bit.
Guys. Well done, Hannah. Well done, Nathan. Good effort.
This is Nick's video again. And it was at this point that I started realising that my saddle had come loose. So, yeah, here it was. I'm shouting at my dad to get back over to the pits because I wanted to do a bike change. Because my saddle basically, whenever I sat on the nose, just completely tipped forward. There's Eddie with a nice manual over the rollers. But I did a little bike change, got back on the big bike, and then went on with the race. So lost a bit of time because we had to go find the bike because it wasn't actually like a proper pit. It was on the
Go on, Felix, you've broken
maybe 10 metres away. So I had to hop off my bike, run and get it. And now that I was back on the big bike, I'd done 2 changes, and neither of them were very good because I hadn't really practiced that. But the gap had come right down to Isaac and Finn, so I was just really focused on trying to push on and make sure I didn't get caught, because I put in a lot of energy at this point and it was not really going to play out correctly if I got caught.
Keep pushing.
So 9-second gap to Isaac and Finn.
Felix. Well done, Felix.
Here's Felix, winner of the, I think it was the stripe category. So big well done to him. And then these were the hurdles, and they were in quite an awkward position because they were just after quite a tight corner. So I think Finn was hopping them, but I don't think he managed to get them done every lap because there was lots of traffic and you needed quite a perfect line to get over them. So here's Finn hopping over the hurdles. And I don't think he was actually any faster because he had to go so slowly into them because of the corner. But you can see Finn's probably saved a bit of energy there. So it was a super big ride from him. I don't think it played out how he wanted to because him and Isaac both crashed a few times in the race. So and they kept on crashing in front of each other, which I think was a bit annoying for them.
Okay, Nathan.
So getting closer towards the end of the race now, and I was trying to take it slow and steady, save a bit of energy for the day after, but I just love the Shamcross course too much, and it sort of urges you to go on faster, to keep on pushing. So that's sort of what I tried to do.
Well done, Nathan.
And a big thank you to the Sulis team, who every single year they put in loads of time into getting the Shamcross course rideable. They mow all the lawns and they scrape the sandpit and they cut all the weeds back so that you can actually ride the course and we can race on it, because it's a cyclocross track and it gets a bit overgrown because of all the grass. So here's me. I'm probably getting pretty close to the end now. I'm still pushing on because
well done, Nathan.
I don't know, it's just fun.
Nice.
And here's Dom going on over the rollers. Dom's currently leading the Under-12s Western League. I think he's won every round.
Nice.
And I'm super happy with how I managed to do over the rollers today, because it's something I've worked on, the sort of technical aspects of my riding where I can save a bit of time and not have to put in the energy to close back onto wheels after the little technical features.
Well done, guys. Great riding.
Here's Eddie and Harry having a bit of a battle.
Nathan. Nice one.
Well done, Nathan. Well done, Felix. Strong finish, mate. Good effort. Really strong finish.
So this was the last lap now.
Nice one.
And I was just pushing on to try and give it a strong finish and catch as many people as I could.
Good stuff, guys. Lovely. Nice, Harry.
Well done, guys. Great effort. Well done.
So Harry, as I said earlier, in his first cross race. And then this is the end. So I caught up to Albie in the final corners. And Albie's known for having little sprints at end of races, which is always a bit fun, but I had to get past him to get a good shot at the finish line. So 3rd time ever racing this race, Sulis Club Champs, and I've got one place better each time. So super massive thanks to Sulis for putting the race on. I really enjoy the Sulis races, they're great fun. Big well done to Finn for coming 2nd, and a big well done to Isaac in 3rd, and well done to winners in all the other categories.
Well done, Dom.
Here's Dom. I think he might have come 2nd in his, but massive performance because he's an under-12. So here's some of the Sulis riders after the race, and we also had a spiral relay. So if you don't know, there's a little spiral section at Shamcross, and you did a little relay and some teams, and that was great fun, but we didn't manage to get any clips of that. So thank you for watching. I've got a video from Stroud, which is Western League, the week before, and very soon I'm going to have a video from Pitfield Park.
Well done,
and just earlier today I was at Derby for the National Trophy, so there'll be a video for that coming out relatively soon as well, hopefully, and you can see how all of that went. But thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.